I think it's time to upgrade. This is the third time I've tried to film this morning. The other times were, excuse my flagrant bedhead. The other times, it's distracting. There we go, that's so much better. Oh yeah, this hat. Callio, Virginia, ladies and gentlemen, you gotta go. It's a beautiful place. Not just because you can get a stylish hat like this, but just because it's a good place. No, for some reason, if I'm running around with this computer, it's a lovely little Mac and I like it, and I'm trying to do the iMovie thing, but it's not plugged in. If the computer's not plugged in, I can't use iMovie, but if it's plugged in, I can use iMovie. For some reason, I don't know. It doesn't want to run on the battery. It shuts the whole system down. At least that's the theory. Now, if it shuts down during the middle of this, then, you know, well, we got issues. So, there we go. Enjoy the glare. It's Monday morning. I'm going to go golfing today. It was a good weekend, full. Had a guest preacher yesterday, Kate Wallace. You know, honestly, she did a great job. I thought it was awesome. She's going to be teaching a class at the church in January. It's been an interesting couple weeks, but things are continuing at a pace. Here comes Mike. Come on up, bud. This is Mike. For those of you who don't know, I know. This is Mike. He's not enjoying this posture. Hold on. Okay. So anyway, Mike is my little bud. He's my little bipolar cat. And there he goes. So, yeah. Last week I asked for requests. And Amy Dale asked I talk about her. Since she was in town this weekend, I'll talk about Amy Dale. My friend Amy Dale was in town. Lovely to see her. I should have taken this video yesterday when I could have gotten actual footage of Ms. Dale. Amy is actually an old classmate of Trish's, but they didn't know each other in college. They went to Virginia Tech. It's a huge place. So they didn't actually meet one another. She was in the architecture program there. But we met here in Chicago several years ago now. I don't know, 6, 7 years ago, when she started her MFA in graphic design at the Art Institute. Amy's tremendous. Hi, Mike. And yeah, so she was in town. She went back to D.C., which is sort of where she's from. She's from that side of the country. Got a job in D.C. And every year comes back just to say hey and hang out with us for a few days. So it was really good to see Amy Dale. We love her immensely. So that made for a fun weekend. So needed to talk about Amy Dale. She brought a manuscript from her brother's book, which I got to read. And if Cass is watching this, send me an email. I'll tell you what I thought. Cassidy Dale's written a book. You will want to read it. Anyway, anything else exciting going on? I talked about golf. I talked about Amy Dale. We're at 3 minutes, 3.5, and counting. You've met the cat. Yes. Okay. I should do the hat. Oh, a couple more show and tell items. Did my reading list thing earlier this summer. The Thomas Paine book is incredible. You have to read it. Yeah, it's much about the Enlightenment and deism as it is about Thomas Paine. And I don't know if this author's thesis is correct or not. It deserves some consideration, though, that the Constitution is more founded on deism than it is necessarily on Christianity. As Thomas Paine had a big hand in it, it's really worth reading. Anyway, next, Treasure Island. I've read the Frederick Douglass book, and that's wonderful and depressing. If you're a Methodist, you need to read the book. Then this was a gift from one of my congregants. Went to France and saw this and thought of her pastor. Very generous gift. It's beautiful. It's Basil, Gregory, and Chrysostom. And she saw the Chrysostom thing and thought of me. Not because I'm as good a preacher, but because I wrote a thesis. Yeah. Well, someday I hope that someone will look at John Chrysostom and say, you know, my pastor can preach too. But until that day, I will settle for the fact that they like me or love me. Actually, my congregation loves me. It's a rare gift. I'm a very fortunate man. So we're at 5 minutes. I gotta go because I'm wasting your time now. I hope you have a great day. It's Monday, the 21st of July. It's a beautiful day in the Chicago area. It's a perfect day for golf, so I'll get to do that. I hope you have a great day. I'll talk to you soon.